Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. Sound right, boys.
Hey everyone, welcome to Kempner Canucks. My name is RevTrev, and boy, we have a lot to talk about tonight. Wow. What a wild game. Pun intended. This we did not see coming. And it is just crazy, absolutely crazy what happened tonight. I'm looking forward to connecting with you. If you haven't known yet any of my content, first time you stopping by, I want to welcome you. I make passionate, realistic, and honest Canucks content. And I don't really, I know where to go with tonight, but I don't know how it's going to go because it's just like this game. It went somewhere I didn't think it was going to go. So what a wild game. Honestly, that is the best description because of the team we played, because of how it went. It was absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So I don't know what else to say about it other than that, because the Canucks lose, guys, 7-10, 17 goals. 17 goals. In a game. Have you ever been to a game that scored 8? Someone scored 8? I have. I watched the Flyers beat the Canucks one New Year's Eve, 8-0. I've never someone put a 10-burger down. I've never seen another team score 7. I've never seen 17 goals. I've never seen 15 goals scored in a game. This is like a baseball score. This could even be a low-scoring football game. This is just absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. And so the big question that we're going to be talking about tonight is, does this disaster, honestly, it's a disaster of a game, worry you about the Canucks going forward? So post in the comments, what concern? Are you concerned? Are you worried? It's like, this is not just a one game. We've lost a few games now. So let's talk about this. Maybe this is going to be therapeutic for you. Might be a little therapeutic for me tonight. I mean, the future's been bright in Vancouver. We've exceeded expectations. And tonight we're going to be talking about positives. We're going to be talking about negatives, okay? Because we do passionate, realistic, honest Canuck content. But just a reminder, if you haven't, hit the like and subscribe. If you haven't followed my Instagram, Facebook, X, or YouTube channels, please do, because I love making Canucks content, and I love having conversations and connections with each one of you. All right, let's just quickly talk about the pregame stories, because really this is what it came down to. Back-to-back games coming up this week. Monday morning, 11 a.m. Pacific time against the Minnesota Wild, and then Colorado tomorrow. Tuesday, I believe that's at 6 p.m. Tomorrow night, if memory serves me correctly. So DeSmith is playing the Wild on Monday. Demko's playing the Avs. Here's the thing: Dakota's still out. Susie's still out, and so they're running with the same crew that's been doing pretty well for them. So that's where they're at. And so we're going to talk tonight about the good and the bad and the ugly. And there are some good things that we saw tonight. There are some really, really good things that we saw tonight. Like in the first period, for example. At the first period, I thought the first period was excellent by Vancouver. 2-1 after after the first. JT Miller looked good. The Canucks overall actually look good. The Cole goal was really nice. Got away with a pick. Myers did, but Eriksson Ek ends up scoring right before the period ends, so it's 2-1. And you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, right? Like 2-1. Okay, we don't really know how it's gonna go. So I'm not gonna go through each period because there's some crazy things that happen. But here's the good, okay? We got to stay positive here. The good is we scored 7 goals. That's a good thing. That's amazing. If you score 7 goals in the game, it usually means you're going to win, right? And the other good was JT Miller is a machine. I believe he had a hat trick and he had a 4-point night. I thought we scored in the power play. That was good. I felt like Juleson played well tonight. But there was a lot of bad. There was a lot of bad. I mean, we took way too many penalties. Way too many penalties. We got behind because of that. We looked at the end. It was looking sloppy. One of those Tripzzz goals. Wow. It was awful, right? It was awful. It was absolutely awful that some of those things had happened. And let's talk quickly about the ugly. We lost the game, but we lost it in the ugliest way possible. We allowed 10 goals, everyone. 10 goals. 10. Not 5. 5 is a bad night. 10 is terrible. 10 is terrible. So I'm not really sure why. And so I'm going to get into some questions with you. We got some more ugly to talk about for sure. Because for example, one of the ugly parts was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goals straight by the Wild. 6. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. That's awful, terrible, all the above, right? 6 goals straight. I'm going to put this in right now. The ugly. Okay? 6 goals straight by the Wild. That's terrible. That's terrible. Okay, I'm going to dive into some comments because I don't want to go down a deep, dark hole here talking about this game. Curtis, what a crazy and wild, yeah, right? Wild third. What happened to the team? I mean, I think we're all shaking our heads. Curtis. Here, Curtis, here's the thing. I actually didn't watch it at 11 a.m. If you watched, I posted this on Facebook, or not Facebook, on YouTube. I did a YouTube short. I was gonna stream the third period, okay? Everyone, I was gonna stream the third period. But my family, we had planned to meet up with other family from Victoria and go to the Malahat Skywalk. And we've never been. It was half price on Family Day, BC Family Day. So we took advantage of that. We actually met there at 11:15, right when the game started. So I didn't really know what was going on in the game. And because, at the end of the day, it's family first, right? It's family first. And I knew that I could stream later. So thank you for all of you that are here tonight. I know there's a lot of people that aren't here because it's just like they're just too ticked off. I understand. I get it. But I'm still here, okay? So I went to the Skywalk with my family, had a wonderful time. I get a notification on my phone, Curtis, that JT Miller had scored 2 goals, which is awesome because I have him in my hockey pool. And I'm like, sweet. Then later on, as we're up there, I checked my phone again, and it said that Vancouver was winning 5-2. And I'm like, okay, it's in the second period. We're winning 5-2. This is amazing. Right? And then we went to go out for lunch, and my phone is blowing up. I've got Gary, I've got my brothers, I've got personalized messaging me. And I'm sitting there going, what's going on? So I checked the score and we're losing 8-7 with just a few minutes left. And I was like, wow, what a game. What happened? So I watched the game later. I got home, brought my son to a youth group this afternoon. And I come home and I watch the first period. It's 2-1. I'm thinking, hey, no problem. We got, I know what the score is. Now I know what the final is, 10-7. This is insane, right? And I knew the score, and I'm still baffled. Like, how do we lose this game? And I start watching. I'm like, wow, this is awful. Okay, let's get into some more. Let's get into some more comments. I feel like Connor, he's got quite a few comments. Might be some craziness here. So I want to make this very, very clear. I will not have it with people laying the blame on Casey DeSmith's door. What do you mean his door? I don't know what that means. His teammates' stupid antics put him in a very bad spot. 4 times, 5 on threes. I know. That was another ugly. Connor, you're right. That was an ugly scenario to put Casey DeSmith in. Now, granted, I don't think he played well either, but you're right. Casey DeSmith is not to blame for this loss. They all are. All of them are, maybe except for Miller. The poor guy's getting most of the heat, but those aiming at it have no clue on how these goals happened. Okay, Connor, you're right. Let's talk about how 3 of their goals went in off of the skate. Fluke goals. They had 3 fluke goals, everyone. And if those fluke goals don't go in, it's a 7-7 game. I mean, I'm trying to spin a little positive on here, right? But how the defense are the ones that cause the giveaway goals, yes. But it's the penalties, right? The penalties that you mentioned, the 4 5-on-3s is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. So Connor's really into DeSmith here. He deserves better. He really does. His teammates should apologize to him. I'm sure they have, as they let him down. So, yeah. I seriously hope Tocchet gave the team and Ferguson and hairdryer treatment. They deserved it after their idiots. Yeah. And for shutting off in the third. Yeah, they did not play well. I'm with you, Connor. I'm with you, my brother. Just there were so many things wrong about this game, right? Demko get his good game tomorrow night. Yeah, I'm looking forward to having him there for sure, man. If they want to win the cup this year, they're going to have to wise up big time because that wasn't a cup contending team that played today. Granted, yeah, and I agree. That is, you're not going to win the cup playing like that. I 100% agree with you, Connor. But here's the thing. The Wild are not chump change. The Wild are a playoff team. They're going to make the playoffs. They have good goaltending. I think they have some good players. I think as overall, they have got good team chemistry. And they had won 7 out of their last 10. And so they weren't like we made them look normal at the beginning, the first couple periods. And then all of a sudden the floodgates opened, right? Brian, so why didn't Tocchet call a timeout after the 5-6? I do not know. I was sitting there, Brian, and wondering why Tocchet didn't call a timeout. Like what's the point of having a timeout? I just don't understand it. JT Miller giving that death stare at the end of the game summed it up perfectly. 3 goals and they lose by 3. Yes, I know. Tyler, good to have you here. Welcome here tonight. K. Patrick, tired of all the people acting like Chicken Little. The sky is falling. We need to put this game behind us and move forward. And you're right. We need to regroup and we need to fight on. Here's the problem, K. Patrick. We've just lost to Boston. We've lost to Detroit. Who else did we just lose to, right? Like, I got to just go to the schedule because I was going to drive me nuts that I'm not giving it justice. Like, we haven't played well lately, right? We lost to Winnipeg. We beat Detroit, which we own them. We beat Chicago. We lost to Boston. We lost to Detroit. Like there's actual reason for concern now, right? There's got to be actual reason for concern. So I don't think people are clowns by saying that this is an issue, but I do feel like with you, the sky isn't falling yet. It's one game. We still had some positives. So the Canucks had some good luck throughout the season, and today they paid it all back in one game. Incredible. That's incredible, Jorg, right? I watched reaction videos from Canuck Clay and Legend Rocks and wasn't surprised by the thumbs down. Neither gave to that game. The latter having started with title of this video with, yeah, right. I know. Last game that ended 10-7 was Leafs at Red Wings. Really? I don't even remember that. Thanks. Appreciate that. Joe, good to see you, my friend. Defensively, this was the worst game all season. Yep. And we now know how the Sharks feel. And vice versa for the Wild. Sean, good to see you. Canucks scored 7 goals, 5 goals on 5-on-5. No excuses for blowing a 5-2 lead. Scoring 7 goals in that game. 99% of the time, you should win that game. Undisciplined penalties, going down 5-on-3 4 times. I agree. Connor, you're dead worried. I understand. I think a lot of people, like Brian, it's very concerning. But Tyler's not worried. DeSmith showed why he's the backup. Joe and I are planning on collabing tomorrow night after the Colorado game, so we'll have to discuss this game tomorrow night. But still not worried. Canucks were the better team. I actually disagree with that. We were not the better team today. And yes, we were missing Joshua big time, Brian, but I don't think it would have helped us even in this game. I am very interested, Jorg, in seeing how they respond tomorrow, for sure. I want to show you guys some hilarious stuff. I haven't uploaded yet, but David says, think of a 10-7 February 22. Yeah, Leafs had won at Little Caesars Arena over the Wings. Few games, in my opinion, seen 2 teams combined for. I know, it's crazy. Sean, 5-on-5 Canucks were better. Yes, PK cost them both games. Winnipeg and Minnesota. Yes, you are right. Absolutely. Tomorrow, I hope will be better. There's a lot of pressure on them now, right? Glad to see Garland return in the third. That's a good thing. Okay, I want to show you guys something. I need to how do I add this? Oh, right here. This is something I posted. I posted on my Facebook. No, actually on all my social media streams, everyone. Totally on my Facebook streams. Where is it here? Where is it? Free agents. Where's my free agents? I got to just go to free agents. So I took a screenshot and let's see if this is it. No, that's not it. Cancel. Let's go. Sorry. I'm totally wrecking this. Okay. I'm butchering this. I'll have to do this. 5-2 Vancouver. That's what I want. I wanted to show you this. 5-2 Vancouver. I had to find it. 5-2 Vancouver. Find it. It didn't find it. That's weird. Alrighty. That's so fun. This is fun. This is the only thing I forgot to do tonight. Here it is, right here. Okay, it's coming up. So 5-2 Vancouver, and I posted this all social. So if you've seen this, 1:12 in the second period, okay, remaining. And I captioned this, and I said that our coach said, whatever you do, don't allow them to score 8 goals. Like, how can it be 5-2 at the 1:12 remaining? Okay, 5-2, and we allow 8 goals. That's a collapse to me. That's a collapse. I'm just saying. Okay. David says, even a 9-3 Sabres December 2023 win over the Leafs doesn't beat the number of goals the Canucks and Wild scored. Yep. Yeah. With Demko and goal, this wouldn't have happened. I don't think so, but I don't know. I don't know. Canucks lost this game because they kept taking dumb penalties. I agree. Wild scored 5 on 3 goals, 4 straight power play goals. I know. It was awful. It's difficult to win when you concede so many penalties when the opposing team received 4, 5 versus 3. Here's the thing. Where is Petey, everyone? Where is he? Scored 1 goal. We scored 7. We had 7 points, everyone. 7 points, and I think he had 1 goal, right? Let's see. Yeah. This list, just scrolling through how many goals happened in the league is insane. Now, I was wondering, Brian, who was going to be the first one to mention the refs. Wouldn't blow the whistle on the rugby goal. Yeah, I was wondering why they didn't blow it there. But, I mean, it is what it is, right? Canuck Clay posted a video reaction to all goals. Yeah, I saw part of it. Yeah, we've already talked about this, David, for sure. 2 goals were into empty nets. That's true. That's true. Dreamer, 4 goals, 2 empty nets. What do you mean 4 goals, 2 empty nets? It was like 8 goals, 2 empty nets, right? Oh, because you're saying the 3 were flukes. I don't know. Wild scored 3. Yes, 1 power play goal. 5 on 4. No. 4 goals they scored. Yeah, it's wild. This is awful. Okay, Nanaimo Shoe Repair says, welcome to the rabbit hole. Japan says a little bit more crass. To Joe Cooper's claim about the Tuesday Pacific Time game, Canucks fans can only hope. Yeah. Skywalk looks amazing in your YouTube short. Got to go there. It goes. Yeah, it is. It's actually really neat to go. I highly recommend it. It's just really pricey. $36 per person to go. Or if you have a family of 4, 2 adults and 2 children, it's $95. So because we went on BC Family Day, it was, I think it cost us with taxes $61 for 4 of us to go. One of our kids went with our cousins, so they got their rate as well. So, yeah. Why wouldn't they pull the goaltender for 5 goals? That's a great question, Curtis. It's a great question. I felt like Tokic tonight had 2 real fails. Not pulling DeSmith after the 5th goal and not calling the timeout on the 6-5 goal. Dreamer, I turned it off at 8-5, then checked again, 8-6, 8-7, and I was like, okay, maybe they'll come back. Nope. It's one game. Learn from it. Move on. Exactly. That's what they have. They have to have a short memory. The good news is that tomorrow we play a game and it's over, right? Like we play another game. You were going to turn it off as well, Curtis. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people are really upset. Best picture of the game was Miller hunching over after clearing the puck over the glass. Spells it out for, yeah. Petey might have worked himself into a discount. I don't think so, but I hope so, Dell. By the way, Grogu says hi. Grogu says hi. Well, he wasn't he a sieve, David? Like, yeah, did his team hang him out to dry? Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to make some saves. You can't say, oh, I mean, I understand Connor, what he was saying, but it's everyone's to blame on this. Every single person on this team is to blame for this. Anyways. Thank goodness we're on top team in the league this year. If this was last year, I would have lost my mind. Japan for it, you're right. To be determined. By no means are they, unlike the Sens, effective out 20. Yeah, exactly. Sens suck. Let's just be honest. I read the point of Tocchet not calling the OT the timeout is because he wanted the leadership group to get guys going. Come on, man. Shannon, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. York, they will learn from this. Tucker will make sure of that. Yeah, probably. We need to trade for Tanev for this playoff run. That would be nice. Depending on how much it costs, of course. Eriksson Ek had their number. You know what? Eriksson Ek was awesome today. I think we need to give the Minnesota Wild some credit. Kaprizov had 6 points, everyone. 6 points. That guy's a stud. Eriksson was a stud today. I just thought that was good. The timeout would have slowed down Minne's momentum. I agree. The only possible positive is having some adversity before the playoffs. Well, wouldn't you think 4 points from JT Miller, that's positive? Scoring 7 goals, that's positive? I think there's more than just one thing. Canucks power play was the worst. And we scored on the power play, Curtis, too. Shannon, what happened to the Canucks today? Well, we've been talking about it for the last 26 minutes. It started off good. Then it went bad, Shannon. Then it got ugly. And yes, there's reason for concern. Hey, Coach Rob, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Canucks facing 3 losses in a row for the first time. I know. Maybe the positive is they played so bad, but scored 7 goals. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Good night, Yarg. I hope you have a great day at work tomorrow. Fixing shoes. I won't be surprised, figuratively speaking, as Sat Shah and Business, Ian McIver, and Randeep on the most recent Canucks Central Post game went for the jugular. Well, of course. What can you say? I'm with you, David. It was 1 goal late, 8-7, not a blowout. True, Dell. Good. That's a positive. I like it. That's what happens when you get 3 two-man advantages in a row. You can be the best PK in the league, but how can you stop 3? Yeah, stop 5 on 3 power play. I agree. Yeah, I can't remember a game like this either, David. Honestly, not sure. Yeah, I maybe that's what it is because it hasn't happened before. Only a guess, but I think they didn't pull the goalie because of the game tomorrow. I agree. That's got to be the only logical. That's got to be the only logical moment, Joe. Reasoning. The reasoning has to be what you just said here. They don't want to risk an injury to Demko on a massive game tomorrow. Canucks fans better get their money back. The ones that went in Minnesota, that is. I say put in Baines tomorrow. Shake up the lines and send a message whoever sits. All right, let's keep this rolling. Canucks are playing back-to-back. Avs are rested, not looking good. Hi, Grogu. I noticed Grogu's face closed in the dark. Looking forward to it. Should we trade for a veteran backup goalie? I think we have one. He's a veteran, and he's a backup goalie. I just think he needs to play a little bit better. I think the team in front of him needs to play a little bit better. Not a little bit, a lot better. Yeah, for the first time this year, Grogu is sad. Yeah, we're sorry, bud. Sorry. All right. I really hope that the Canucks can turn this ugly game and win in the Mile High City. Yeah, that would be awesome. Okay, let's quickly look at this, everyone. I know a lot of you have already seen this, but let's just look at this again. This is wild. Honestly, and pun intended and not intended at the same time. So we beat them first game, they beat us the second game in shootouts, and we lose them. This one's insane. 27 shots on goal, 24 shots on goal. We outfaced off them. They had 6 power plays and scored on 4 of them. We only scored on 1 out of 3. We had 14 minutes of penalties. Hits were same. They had more block shots, takeaways. Oh my goodness. Okay, look at this. When JT Miller scored here and it was 5-2, I'm like, okay, you got a 3-goal lead. You got to do this. Well, look at this. Zuccarello, power play. So Zuccarello, Eriksson Ek, Kaprizov, Eriksson Ek, Rossi scores, Kaprizov scores again, and then got Broden. scores on the empty netter, and then Tripzzz with 1.9 seconds scores on another empty netter. It really should have been 9-7, but it is what it is, everyone. Okay, I can't look at that anymore. Let's stay positive. Let's go towards tomorrow night's game, everyone. Okay. We lost 5-2 last time to them. We played them twice more, February 20th and March 13th. Okay. They have really good goaltending. So do we. In fact, we have better goals against with Demko than Georgiev. And look at the save percentage. So the goaltending is in our favor, everyone. Do you understand that for tomorrow? The goaltending is in our favor. Okay. Let's stay positive here. And we are 5-3-2 in the last 10. They are 5-4-1 in the last 10. The only teams that they have beaten, guys, they haven't beaten very many good teams. Arizona, Washington, I was going to say Lakers, Kings, Washington, and Philadelphia. They have lost to everyone else that's good. This might be the best moment to catch the Avalanche, everyone. If you're still here, I appreciate it. Listen, that stat alone is why you should be in this stream, to figure these things out right there. Come on. Vancouver, Colorado, this is a big game. It's a really big game. I think at the end of the day, we need to understand that they're struggling as well. McKinnon is absolutely on fire. Rantanen's on fire. Look at this, which is not abnormal. It's so weird to see a team with this much success, everyone, who really have two great players and then just a really good team. I guess Makar, three good players, three great players. If you look stats-wise, they just play really well as a team together. It's like pass the puck to McKinnon and Rantanen and Makar, and then everyone else get the heck out of the way. Wow. How is this? How are they so good? Because they're 8th in the power play. And that's probably why right there. They're 24th in the NHL in faceoffs. That's nuts. They're 3rd in goals for. There you go. Yeah, because honestly, look at this. It's 33 goals by McKinnon, 29 by Rantanen. And how many is Makar? 13 by Makar. That's insane. That's insane, everyone. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating. Japan 4, come on, speak some logic here. If we win tomorrow convincingly, I'm okay with this big L. Even if, you know what? I'm at the stage, Japan 4, if we win at all tomorrow, I'm going to be okay with this loss. We need just to win. Tomorrow's a big deal. I bet my cat Charlie would have been way better. I don't know about that. Is Joshua's hand broken? That's what the rumors are saying. But tonight's game reminded me of the Flames-Oilers rivalry in the 1980s that were decided by some players' personal pride and stupidity. Dave Hunter and Semenko. Really? I thought you said you were leaving. I thought you were going to bed. I've said that many times on this stream. Not tonight, but in the stream. I was like, hey, good night, everyone. By the way. Good to have you here, though. Yeah, it was a different game. It's a different game, everyone. Dreamer, you're totally right. This is huge for our confidence if we beat the Avs. For sure, for sure. David W. To Japan 4's claim of 2 or more 5-on-3 power plays in the game having been historic, I count 3. That said, that the Avs have earned 11 points over their past 10 games may be good news for the Canucks. Yep. Carl, they will bounce back tomorrow with Demmer and net. I like the positivity. I like the attitude. He's not saying, he's not doom and gloom. Carl is positive. Carl is optimistic. Carl is wanting the Canucks to turn it around. He's remembering that this team, that this team is first place in the NHL, that this team has exceeded expectations, that this team knows how to fight, knows how to come back. Okay? That's what we're talking about. Carl, I'm all in with what you're saying. I hope we bounce back. You're saying they will. I'm like, I hope we do. We better bounce back. Yeah, I know. It's just we just got to find a way to get 2 points against these guys. We need a big wheel burger if the Canucks scored empty netter. That's what the Nanaimo Clippers do. Yeah, exactly, man. He's sleep typing. Free Big Macs on empty net goals. That would be awesome. I think they're $4 tomorrow because it's game day, and they were today too. Okay, David, you want to talk about Ilya Samsonov? Last December struggled so much that the Leafs sent him briefly down to the Marlies to regain his confidence. I don't think he's lost his confidence. DeSmith played. I don't know. I don't think he needs to get sent down to the minors, but Samsonov played bad for like 15 games. Then they sent him down. This is like one bad game. Sean, Canucks will beat the Avs tomorrow. I have no concerns or doubt. Really? You're that confident? I do not share your confidence. I'm hopeful. I hope they do. Canucks are first overall for a reason, and they will show everyone why in Denver tomorrow night. I guarantee it. Let's go. Sean, I like the optimism. You're just like Carl. Here's the thing. Tomorrow night, 5. Okay, I have a practice at 5, and it goes to 6:30. So I'm going to catch most of the game. I'm going to start it late, but I'll catch up to it for live time. 3 hat tricks in one game. When was last time? Jorg, that is a great point. When's the last time you saw 3 hat tricks in one game? You know what? Probably David will figure out when we see it. David, you want to check that out for us? Yeah, Japan 4 is true there. Yeah, good point. The Smith played too much like Samsonov as well. Yeah, I'm with you right there. Okay, I'm going to put my new Demko jersey on tomorrow. Let's go, Shannon. That's the kind of positive attitude we need. We will win for sure. I will also bring my Besser jersey out, and we will win. And make sure your cat's ready just in case Demko doesn't play well, and put the cat in net. Just saying. Arch Deep to the rescue. Come on, Jorg. I like it. Hey, Trev, can you bend Grogo's ear for good luck tomorrow? No, dude, it is literally, let me see. Like, it is rock solid, bro. I don't want to bust it off, right? I can't. Plus, I don't believe in luck. So I believe in guys playing hard, making the right things. Good night, Curtis. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. Oh, so something I wanted to talk to you guys about yesterday, because I did the stream. By the way, everyone who dropped by last night to watch the stream, I really appreciated having you here. We talked about who's the best third line center in the NHL. I was thinking that we were going to at least vote a lot of votes for Bluger. I thought Lowry was going to win it after we did the research. Kopp from Detroit won it. It was insane that they won the poll. So that was fun. But one thing I forgot to ask was, did you guys and girls see the dunk comp and the 3-point competition for the NBA this weekend? I love watching the NBA All-Star game weekend is the best All-Star game in the whole world. There's nothing better than that. Now, I do like the NHL stuff a lot as well. I do enjoy that as well. I just find the NBA stuff better. The only thing that I did not enjoy this year was the dunk comp, even though I thought the guy who won was fantastic. But the Sabrina versus Steph Curry, that 3-point shooting competition was epic, and I thought she was going to beat him. He had to go on a roll at the end to win. Like, that was so fun to watch. So if you're a basketball fan, that is something to think about. Why did I spell Kempner Canucks wrong? How do I not spell that right? I did that yesterday as well. I've got to change that for tomorrow's stream. Okay, let's see what else people have said here. We need to find a mini Canucks jersey for Grogu. Absolutely. I mean, it's got to be really small. I have this one here. Here, I'll bring this down for a second. There's my Naslund. Too bad this one didn't fit him. I don't know if you can see that well. How come it doesn't like zoom? There. That won't fit him, will it? Maybe if Grogu has kids. We need Nazi out there, guys. We need Nazi. If I can watch that game, I will. I have an NHL Center Ice subscription, although simultaneous broadcasts of the Sens Panthers and Wild Jets games might get in the way a bit. I wouldn't waste my time watching the Senators game if I was you, but the Jets Wild, that would be a cool game to watch. Yeah, I don't believe in luck. But Grogu likes the Force. Symbols of hope, right? Pedersen does have 25 points in 2024. Hopefully Garland isn't injured and we don't lose the lifeline. Yeah, the lifeline. I love that. I love that I made this. This is so awesome, guys. The lifeline. Don't you love this? Oh, shoot. Comments. Look at this. I made that. It's kind of cool, eh? The lifeline, everyone. I love it. Can't wait for this line to be reunited, okay? To be reunited. Okay, comments. The respective Tuesdays, sometime broadcasts, both TSN, Avs, Sportsnet games are scheduled to start 4, 5, and 6 p.m. Yep. You're going to make a jersey for Grogu when you get him. I follow all 7 Canadian. I understand. Yeah, I get it. But I just wouldn't watch Sens. I wouldn't watch Sens games anymore until they start playing better. But that's just me. Oh, dude, you should send me that link. I would love to watch that. Slam ball dunk comp. That's what I'm talking about. That'd be amazing. Okay, everyone. It's been 42 minutes. I'm going to call it a night. That was tough. That was rough, everyone. That was tough and rough. I'm really glad that you all came out. I know that you've got lots to do in life, and I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Tomorrow night, streaming. Looks like Joe and I are going to be collabing tomorrow night after the game. So I'm planning on being here at 9:45. Does 9:45 or 9:30 work better for you? Maybe I should do 9:30 tomorrow night. Maybe 9:30. So don't forget, everyone, to smash that like button for a turnaround win tomorrow, right? And then there's no doubt the Canucks Wild game was rough for both teams. With this stream about to end, I say goodnight from Toronto, from Ontario's capital, Toronto. Good to have you here. Tough day. Reality is setting in on this team. Good night. Maybe we're not as good as we think, Del. Maybe we're not, but maybe we are. Okay. Wait a minute. I should get Coach Rob Willie to make a poster of the lifeline as we have live line around my neck. If I've gee. Oh no. Shannon, calm down. It's just a game. And happy family day to everyone. Go Canucks, go. Wore my Canucks jersey there. But appreciate y'all. But yes, absolutely 100%. Go Canucks, go. We'll talk later. We'll talk tomorrow.